back in World of Warcraft again. Oh, the warrior.
You need something?
I am happy to be back on the Alliance, though.
See you around.
You know what? I went all the way to Stormwind, and I didn't pick up cooking, but yeah, I got 9 silver, so we'll do that in a minute. Let's see where we're at here.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Well, so let's... I don't have enough money to buy another bag. Let's vendor some of this stuff that we don't need.
Hey there. What are you looking for? Go with honor, friend. Well met. For the Alliance.
Step on up. See you around.
I'm thinking maybe I should grab skinning. Not for very long, just like skin for like just to make enough money to maybe buy some bags. So I'm gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab skinning. One thing about it is it's gonna take up another slot in my inventory.
I supply only the finest goods. Be careful.
There, then we can go to the auction, or I'm sorry, the bank and get rid of some of this stuff too.
Good day to you. See you later.
I don't know if skinning's worth it. I mean, I'm gonna dump it so fast, but it's pretty fast to skin a mob, so let's do it.
Can I help you?
I mean, after all, it is only 10 copper. Why? Oh, it's because I've already actually picked up blacksmithing. Alright, you know what? I think I'm...
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
I'm gonna grab it. We can make a little bit of money. Not a lot, but maybe, you know, maybe we'll make an extra 10 silver. That can be enough just to give us a tiny boost. 15 silver.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend. Hello. Have a good one.
Yeah, these are just too expensive. Really?
You need something? Be careful.
Good day to you. See you later.
How are you? Safe travels.
good one.
Can I help you? Farewell. Good day to you. Have a good one.
Hey, Tiff. Don't say again. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's too. I'm not, you know. Nah, I don't know. Am I gonna enter the hardcore tournament challenge tomorrow? Probably not. I mean, I don't know. Are you gonna do it? I probably won't enter it. I'll probably just keep leveling my warrior tomorrow. I probably won't do it because, I don't know, I haven't talked to Reptilian about it. I just, it's not like I'm gonna win it, because I wouldn't cheese cop out and do some, you know, easy class like Hunter. And honestly, I'd rather focus on just leveling my warrior than doing that. I thought it'd be cool, but the thing is, I'm like a dog with a bone when I get a certain... Did you? Cool. I mean, I'm like a dog with a bone once I get a challenge, you know. I mean, I won't give it up until I complete it, so... Right now, all my energy and focus is just on getting the warrior to 60. And that's 8 hours I'd rather just put into the warrior. And Pallylock Overease. If I was going to do it, what I would want to do is Priest Rogue, and I would want to be the Priest. If I did it, I'd want my partner to be a Rogue, and I'd want to be a Priest, or my partner to be whatever DPS wants to be, but I would be a Priest. I would be I don't know if I'd be a Shadow Priest or not. Well, yeah, let me know if you do it. That's the other thing too. What time does it start, Tith? Because I know I can't be online tomorrow until like... I can't even get online tomorrow until probably around 12 or 1. You know, 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow is the earliest I could even get online. Because I have stuff I have to do in the morning that I can't, that has to be done, so... It's 1 to 9 p.m.? Yeah, I probably would be online at that time. Who are you gonna do it with? You got some friends you're doing it with? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Like I said, I'd rather be playing my warrior. I saw a corpse, or maybe not. Oh, your daughter? That's cool, dude. Well, I wish you luck. And I'll be online, so yeah, send me your, She's 13? Aw, that's too bad that she doesn't play anymore. Yeah, send me your link tomorrow, and I'll pull it up on my other monitor. I'll check in with you from time to time, see how you guys are doing. You can send it to me tomorrow, or you can just send it to Discord, whatever you want to do. But I'll definitely check it out and see how you guys are doing. Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, the thing with me is, man, I'm like a dog with a bone, man. Once you set me a certain way, you know, or... I used to be a highly competitive FPS gamer when I was younger, like really, really good. You know, I was pretty much... My friend in high school used to say I was a god. He's like, "You're a god." I was good. I was damn good. And what the hell? Inventory is full. Come on. How can my inventory be full? Oh, I hate how my inventory is just like so small. But I used to be really good, but I was super competitive. Like I didn't like to lose, you know. And I worked at it really hard. I played like 8 hours a day every day for a long time. And so I got to a certain point where I stopped being like that competitive. I got older and I stopped playing FPS and I started playing more MMOs, which you can be like,
Need help?
you can really enjoy an MMO without having to be super competitive, you know. Anyways,
Light bless you.
at any rate, it's rare that I really try to sink my teeth into something anymore and try to be super competitive at it. So once I started doing the hardcore warrior, now I've got my teeth sunk in. So it's like, it's a challenge that I will overcome. You know, it's just one of those things. That's the way I get. You know. So that's the only path I can see in front of me, is the path I'm on right now. I get singularly focused that way. You know, I just want to focus on this one thing.
Fantastic.
But yeah, definitely send me your link and I'll try to throw it up tomorrow. Yeah, it's a challenge, you know. It's something that I have to finish. I can't let it defeat me. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's the way I am. Every time I die, it makes me 10,000. You know, it's like when I first did the warrior, I was like, you know, I was like, oh, that'd be cool. Try to get to 60 on the warrior, and then I died, and then it was like, wait a minute, I actually died, and I'm like, wait a minute, you know, now let me try this again. And then I got to like level 29. I'm like, this is easy. This is a piece of cake. And then I died. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm just so not used to dying. Like if I try not to die in WoW, I don't usually die. Not PvE. Not to the game. You know what I mean? So the second time I died, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, what is this folly? And then so I was like, well, I didn't really want to play. I wasn't feeling like playing the Alliance quest again. I wasn't feeling like going through the Night Elf zone. I hate this. I hate the starting Night Elf zone. I hate like levels 1 to 12 on Night Elf. It's very boring. So I was like, well, I'll try the Horde. It'd be something new. But I found out after playing the Horde through 21 levels that I was like, I just don't like the Horde character models. I don't like their animations. Like the undead is okay, but I really didn't want to be an undead, to be honest. I was like, I don't want to be an undead. And I was playing the Orc, and I didn't like the combat animations for the Orc, and I didn't like the character model either. And I was like, So once I got back on this human, it felt like coming home. I'm like, I'm back home again, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm back home. This is where I should be, you know? So I felt a lot happier even after I died yesterday, getting back on this character here made me, I felt a huge rush of excitement and happiness getting back to the Alliance side of things. So, all right, well, let's just run out of here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
And I think the one thing I learned was, like when I watched that death clip from yesterday, the one thing I learned is I should have bugged out earlier, but what happens with the warrior is you get, the warrior's not like a lot of the other classes. You just get like complacent. You think, oh, this is easy, I'm not, you'll like kill like 2-3 mobs at once and you'll be like, oh, this is easy, it's not no problem. And then you'll get up against maybe a character, a few mobs that are like one level higher than what you had been fighting. And one of them is a caster, like what I ran into, and it just, you miss a couple times, they crit you a couple times, and a fight that normally was very easy for you turns into a dire situation. It's what makes the warrior leveling really quite interesting. Unfortunately, it does make you have to kind of be almost like a scaredy cat, like, you have to be like a scaredy cat. I hate to use the P word, but it makes you very scared almost, or have to pretend to play like you're a little kid and any little scary moment, run away. But it's just like you almost have to do that because if you try, and I think it's your ego on the warrior is what's going to kill you more than anything, because you're like, oh, I don't want to be perceived as weak or as not having the balls to endure some of these encounters. And so when you do that and you try to push an encounter that's really not a good situation for you, because you don't want to be perceived as weak or as, not going to risk it for the biscuit, whatever Cargo says, you just end up getting killed. So it's just not, you're not playing smart. And that's one thing that did happen to me a little bit when I died yesterday, that I was like, oh, I could have bugged out right away, but I was like, oh no, I think, and it was that thing in my mind, I think I can handle this. But of course, in the back of my mind, I knew that I had that potion, and I was like, well, the potion will bail me out. I was like, once I pop that potion, I should have plenty of health to run and basically reset. But, we know what happened there. My orc racial halved my healing, which I didn't know it did that, and I ended up dying, so. But I think you have to have the right mindset. You really do. There is a vendor here, but you know what, let me skip that ore. What I like about this other side over here is there's a vendor right there, so. And we're going to use that vendor. I don't know if the spawn rate there is as good, though. But we're basically going to farm a little bit of money. Yeah, but that's what makes the warrior, I think, a real challenge for a lot of players, is they don't know how to approach it mentally. They don't know how to put your ego aside and say, you know what, these situations, these encounters, I need to just basically run. Or I'm dead. And there's a lot of things, like in Cargos, the way Cargos sets up the UI is a real detriment to the way Cargos plays his character like this up close is a real detriment to your character as far as survival, because you don't have that peripheral vision. You don't see what's around you. You don't see what's behind you very easily. You're going into combat like this, and you have very limited vision. So it's a really poor way to approach combat, as opposed to if you want to zoom in. But see, the reason he does it is for viewability. It's more fun for viewers watching the combat. Let's face it, you guys watching me play the game like this would be boring as hell. You're like, oh my god, I can't even see his character. But normally the way I normally would play the game would be about like this. This is usually about the distance I would normally play the game at. Close enough that you can see everything really nicely, but it gives me a pretty good view. Pretty good field of view. Alright, we're going to come back and hit those ores in a minute, but let's vendor some stuff.
Good day to you.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot that was a fishing cooking recipe. Now let's go, let's not even worry about the ore right now. What we really need to focus on is just, we're just going to kill these boars for a while and just skin them and keep selling and skinning and selling and skinning and selling. That's why I like this little farm here, is we have the vendor right there, so... Shit, let me see what I get at level 8, because I didn't realize I did ding level 8 here. Think I'd know by now. Classes, warrior, abilities. Okay, so at level 8 we get just hamstring, and we do get heroic strike rank 2. So let's go ahead and go train real quick, because that actually is a big deal. So we're gonna go ahead and turn some of these quests in, and we'll go train real quick, and then we'll come right back here. Not that far to Goldshire from here, so.
Hey there. See you later.
I probably won't be streaming like super late tonight because I have to leave pretty early in the morning tomorrow to go do some stuff with my wife, and so I don't want to be too tired to just run out in the morning. I could have killed the rabbit there and skinned them, but I didn't feel like it.
You need something? Safe travels. Well met. Safe travels.
Let's go see if that ore is over here still, because I wanna grab it at the very least, just so I can get some rough stones for sharpening stones. I need to sharpen my weapon, by the way. The other reason that killing these boars is a good thing, not only because of the skinning you can make money, but also the boar meat we can cook, so it's going to raise our cooking as well. So, yes, this guy's not a vendor though. I think he's got a repeatable.
Can I help you? See you around.
Lovely.
I'm gonna create another audio alert. I think that says that when I hit level when I hit 35 health, it's just gonna tell me basically to bug out. Actually, what I'll do is I'll change my existing one that says you are screwed. I'm gonna raise that up. Let's do that right now. I think I still have it. Hopefully it's still there. We're gonna change this one, and instead of the health being 25, we're gonna knock this up to 38. And we're going to say that 38 is our threshold. If we ever get to 38 health, that basically is going to be like telling me you need to get out of combat. So, of course, we'll ignore that if we're just in a single target situation, but if I'm in more than one target situation and I hit that threshold at 38, I'm probably, you know, with 2 targets on me, with only 30% health left, I'm going to draw the line and say that's a situation where I should just disengage. Something I probably should have done previously, but we'll do it for this run. And I think that'll, you know, if I would have done that for the last run, I would not have died. When I hit 38 health there, I probably would have been able to get away. But I waited until I got down to 25, and even then I didn't run. I still continued to fight, thinking that I could just pop my healing potion, so... And we know how that turned out. And you can see that 2 leather is 30 copper. So it's actually, when you're like level 8, 30 copper may not seem like a lot, but it's actually not bad. I mean, it's actually, you know, every silver really helps when you're at the level I'm at right now. So skinning these guys can be enough just to, because remember, the first bag, it's better off not to wait just to try to get all the bag drops. It's better off just to buy the bags with money.
Careful.
Well met.
Of course, training is going to be a big, huge drain financially.
See you around.
But we will make do. We do what we can. Alright, let's go ahead and buy, what are we looking at right now? We don't even have chest armor. Wow. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this. It's gonna give us straight up 100 armor, which is nice. The bracer here is 45, sure. 35 versus 64. No, we're not gonna buy that.
For the Alliance.
But what we are gonna do is we're going to buy a gladiator. What's the speed on? 2.10 speed is actually pretty good for us, but 1.8 is probably, it's damage per second. It's probably better, but remember that the human racial is swords, but it doesn't really help that much when you're fighting mobs that are lower level than you. Okay, now let's
See you around.
equip.
Looking for something specific? Safe travels.
How are you? See you around.
I'm thinking of selling. How much does the skinning knife cost? I'm thinking of just selling the skinning, or not the skinning knife, but the. Oh, I guess we'll hold on to it. Man, the bag space is such a premium right now.
Greetings.
It really
Go with
is.
honor, friend.
Okay, so we'll grab Princess Must Die if it's available. We need the necklace. We'll hold off on that. We're at level 8, so we're good to go. So just to contrast this versus the Horde character I had, I'm pretty sure my Horde character, I wasn't level 10 until I was probably, like, you know, literally like 6 to 8 hours in. I mean, it was a big difference. Leveling the Alliance is so much faster, especially the human. The human starting quests are so quick. You know, they really are. So just as a barometer, I'm pretty sure my character was level 21, and I didn't see the hours played. I didn't delete the character yet, and I did that for reasons I wanted to be able to go back. She's just in ghost form. I wanted to be able to go back and maybe do a slash played, because I want to do a comparison. But the Horde character, I mean, a lot of it was because I didn't know the quest, so I wasted a lot of time running around trying to figure out the quests, whereas on the Alliance, of course, I know them. But yeah, it was really slow. And I think I know for a fact I was upwards of around 29 hours. Maybe even more, to get to level 21. Or 20 hours. I guess a day and maybe 10 hours. A day and 10 hours, day and 8 hours, who knows, but we'll do a slash plate on that character at some point just to compare. But I'm thinking I can beat that easily on this character. I can fly right by that. So the goal here is really to try to make about 15 silver and just buy, well, I guess make 20 silver and just buy all of our bags and get that out of the way as soon as fast as we can.
You need something? Safe travels.
Lovely.
You can see my new weapon, the Gladius, is hitting these guys much harder than my other weapon was. Of course, I have Heroic Strike rank 2. That's making a big difference as well. Classic loot lag. Little laggy in here. Where's the... I don't know. It's a little bit laggy right now.
Lovely.
Looking for something specific? See you later.
We were like around 20 or 30 copper, and we're already at 2.7 silver, so already making money. Just need to get up to around 25 silver would be good, so that's the goal. Inventory's what? How could inventory be full? I just emptied it.
What can I do for you? Have a good one. Hey there. See you around.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one. Hello. Safe travels.
kiss your ass goodbye.
Hello. See you later.
You need something? Safe travel.
What can I do for you? Light bless you. Need help? For the Alliance?
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Heading back to Stormwind.
Buy and trade.
Shit.
Be careful.
Who's got the 5 slot?
Well met.
Where is the bag vendor? Crap.
Be careful.
It's not
Looking
this
for
one.
something specific.
Where is the 5 slot bag
Go
vendor?
with honor, friend.
Bag vendor, bag vendor, bag vendor. Where is a bag vendor in Stormwind?
How are you? Have a good one.
Bag vendor, bag vendor, bag vendor, bag vendor, bag vendor. Where's the bag vendor in Stormwind? Shit. Stormwind, bag vendor. Center of Old Town, Human City District. Center of Old Town. Okay. Bag vendor.
Open for business. Farewell.
Ah, where you going, Julian? Jeez. How did I do that? Not paying attention.
Keep your feet on the ground. Safe travels. Talk to me. What's on your mind? Safe travels.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Hey, Varsity, how's it going, man? Fishing. Cool.
travels.
Cargos. Yeah. You know the funny thing, Cargos, is the reason I died? I'll tell you how I died, actually. It's pretty... Well, first off, like, so basically what happened was I got into a combat with a couple mobs out in Stone Talon Mountains, and one of them was throwing fireballs in my face, but I always have, you know, my healing potion. I had a, you know, level 12 healing potion, which heals me for about 280 to 300 health, right? So I'm like, oh, you know, if my health gets low in this fight with this, you know, caster and this other melee, I'll just pop my healing potion. I'll be fine. It'll give me 280, 380 health. That'll be enough for me to disengage. Well, what I didn't know, and this is Cargos, this is because I don't play orcs at all. Orc is very new to me. I never leveled an orc. In fact, I don't think I've ever leveled an orc in vanilla ever. I didn't realize that the orc racial halves the healing incoming to you. So what happened was my orc racial came up. I enraged to do more damage versus the two mobs. The mob hit me with a fireball that dropped me from in the face. That dropped me from about... Yeah, the racial killed me. Actually, here, dude, I'll show you, dude. I will show you what happened. Because it pissed me... you know, actually, it made me mad. Because I was like, when I popped the healing potion, I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't get that much health. I'm like, I should have got more health. And then I ended up running away and catching 3 fireballs in the back on my way, you know? And so I'm like, what the fuck, right? So hold on a second and we'll queue it up.
Holy.
You can kiss your ass.
All right, so right here you can see I'm at 48% health. I've got 2 mobs. One's got fireballs. They're throwing fireballs in my face. At this point in time, I'm like, you know, I'm fine. Get bleeds on both of them. If I can interrupt his fireball cast, which I think I already interrupted him once at this point. I'm switching mobs here to get bleed on the other target. Now I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to toss up Battle Shout. Notice that I just hit my racial. My racial literally just came off cooldown at that very instant right there, and I nailed it. Like, as soon as it came off, I hit my racial. I'm at 34% health. At this point in time, I probably should disengage. Yeah, at this point in time, I probably should disengage, but I don't. Because I know I've got this big level 12 healing potion, which I know is going to take me from here, this health, probably up to in this range. Which in my mind is plenty to bug out, right? So I can bug out. I only have 1 second for my cooldown on Shield Bash. I go in, try to Shield Bash. And I just miss it. Shield Bash just isn't quite coming. I catch a fireball in the face that takes about 16% of my health. My audio alert, when I get below 20%, 25%, pops that says you are screwed. At this point in time, I know I need to get the hell out. But I'm thinking, no problem. I'll pop my healing potion. I'll get 280 to 380 health, which should be enough for me to get away. Notice I have 156 health.
We're screwed.
You know, pop my healing potion, and I only get... I only get 145 health. So I went from 100 and what was it, 150, whatever it was, to 301. I only got 145 health. What I should have got was 290. But what I didn't know is I did not know that the orc racial, which is up right here, halves my incoming healing. I did not know that. And that's what fucked me. Alright, I'm trying to just run past to get a drive-by. Trying to do a drive-by interrupt here.
Holy crap, holy.
And I take a fireball. I take another fireball. The other thing that's interesting is how fast the fireballs are coming out from this mob. They're coming out pretty quick. Just got hit by a fireball. Boom, just got hit by another one. Now, what's interesting to note... Yeah, and I had Slumber Sand in my inventory, but I forgot about it. Well, the thing... Okay, that's the other thing. I'm not used to playing Horde. I never play Horde. So the Horde is very new to me. So I'm not used to having those Horde-type things like Slumber Sand. I had Slumber Sand in my inventory there, which would have saved me. But I was banking on my healing potion, and it only healed me half of what I thought. Look at the distance the mob is from me when he throws this fireball, right? I mean, I'm dead already. This fireball's coming, I'm dead. I got 3 health. Or I got 25 health. But look at the distance, right?
I'm dead.
Alright, so the point is, if the racial wouldn't have had my healing, I would have survived that fireball. His fireballs were only doing about 75 to 100 damage. I would have gotten another 145 health. I would have easily survived that fireball. At that point in time, I'm pretty sure I would have been out of range for his next fireball, because you can see I was pretty far. Anyways, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm actually kind of happy about it that I died, because I wasn't really enjoying the Horde. It was frustrating for me on the Horde because I don't know the Horde quests. To get to that point, you know? But yeah, I could have Slumber Sand for sure. But I wasn't really enjoying the Horde because it was taking me forever to level. Because I didn't know the quests very well. I don't like the female orc combat animations. I like the humans a lot better. I don't like the female orcs really model that much either, to be honest. Her character model's not that great. So I was kind of happy. I was pissed I died, don't get me wrong. But after I thought about it for about an hour, I'm like, it's alright. Let me go back to human. Let me go back to the alliance I know only too well. So when I came back to the alliance, it was coming home for me, man. Like, I'm back home. But yeah, what screwed me there, Cargos, was I was unaware that the orc racial had my healing. I guess I should have read my racials a little better, my racial tooltip a little better. But I was level 21, and it was bad, man. I was level 21 in probably like 1 day and like 8 hours, which is bad. And right now I'm level 9 in level 9 in 3 hours. So, which isn't great, but it's way faster than I was going on the Horde, man. So I will fly by level 21 very quickly on the Alliance without any issues. So. But lesson learned. I learned something about orc racials, which I didn't know. I learned something, like I said, I learned something about orc racials I didn't know, so that's cool. It's all good. I am an ally through and through, dude. I played all the way through vanilla WoW back in 2004 when the game came out. I was there in beta. I played beta WoW too. And I played Alliance all the way through. The only time my first Horde experience was Blood Elf. And then in Lich King, I probably played about 70% of my time, maybe 80% of my time in Alliance, and then I played some Blood Elf Paladin for a while. And then Cataclysm kind of stinks, I didn't like Cataclysm at all, really, so I didn't play Cataclysm quite as much. I still played it a lot. But at that point in time, I was all PvP. From Cataclysm on through every expansion after that, I was pretty much just an arena player. I played mostly just PvP, Battlegrounds Arena. And it was pretty much all Alliance, usually. But yeah, I am an Alliance through and through. It was the Night Elves, man. When I watched that first Vanilla WoW video, the trailer for the original game, and I saw that Night Elf turn into a Black Panther, I said, man, that's me. I said, I'm going to be an Alliance. They sold me. When she shapeshifted into that Panther, I'm like, that's me, man. First class I ever created was a druid called One With Nature. Got her to level 20, and I said, you know what? Like, this character's good. She's, like, good at everything, but she's not great at anything. And so I stopped playing the druid at level 20, and then I picked up the priest, and I never looked back, man. I played priest main for a long time. Long time. Alright, we're gonna farm. we are actually going to farm, and we're not going to farm here either. You're going down, dear. We're not going to farm here. We're actually going to farm over by the we're going to farm ourselves level 10. We're going to farm over by the vendor over here. So one thing I'm using is my knowledge of the Alliance zones to double up on skinning, making money, mining, and cooking all at the same time. I already skinned, got myself, I just bought myself 3 bags just via like skinning and making some quick money. Now we're going to just farm some prowlers and some bears. Let me go ahead and, you know, I should go ahead and grab these quests though. Yeah, it was funny though, dying. I was mad. I was really mad that I died, but I was, after about 20 minutes, I was actually really happy I died because I was struggling on the Horde. The struggle was real because I just don't know the Horde zones. I don't know the Horde I don't even know the Horde capital cities that well. I'd go into a city and be running around asking guards where stuff's at. You know, it's like, man, this is bad. This is so bad. This is number 4, believe it or not. My first warrior was a human, and she died at level 18 in a cave. My next warrior tip was a night elf. She died at level 29, and that was just dumb. I basically almost just AFK walked into that pack in Arathi Highlands, which I forgot about. And then the last one was just the other one. Lost a 53 warrior last week.
Looking for something specific?
Well, you'll see my name in it'll be there. It's just a matter of time. Ooh. I will be a level 60 warrior, just a matter of time. I learned a couple other things too, and I was talking about it earlier on the stream, is that the one thing that people don't realize with the warrior is they get comfortable. They get comfortable with the warrior, and it's really an ego thing, Cargos. What's killing all these warriors is ego. They go into combat, and they know people are, they're streaming, right? They know people are going to see this, and they're so worried that they go into attack. They go into an attack against, let's say, this prowler here, right? And they accidentally aggro like one other mob, and their ego is what's killing them. They're like, oh, I can take 2 mobs. I got this. Because they don't want to look scared, like a scared little kid running away every time they get into combat. But that's what's getting them. That's what's killing them. All it takes is a couple crits. The other thing you have to realize is with the warrior, if you're fighting mobs that are even just 1 level above you, you're going to start missing a lot. And all it takes is a couple of misses and a couple of big crits, and you're dead. I mean, you're literally dead. Look at me, I'm half health. And it's really, these people don't understand. Actually, these mobs are too high for me, so I'm going to bug out of here. We're just going to go farm some slightly lower level ones. It's too bad, though. Once I get maybe 2 more levels in me. But yeah, there's just too many. And the other thing is, you just don't. You'll be coasting along killing mobs that are maybe like level 8, you're level 10. And you're like, you'll kill 2 at a time, 3 at a time. You're like, this is easy, it's good. And then without knowing it, you'll like get a mob on you that's like level 9, and then one will join combat that's like level 10, and he'll all of a sudden level 10. Just that 1 level makes a huge difference. He'll crit you like a lot more than you expect, and when you go to attack him, you'll miss him a lot more than you expect. And that can turn a very simple 2-man encounter, 1 versus 2, if they were both level 9, which is pretty easy for you, to where it's a 1 versus 2 where one of them's 10, one of them's 9, and it actually magically, it's not so easy anymore. You're gonna laugh. I'm drawing back to my paladin days. I'm going full prot. I am gonna go full protection and see. And the reason I'm gonna go full protection is I really want to play around with revenge. I really want to play around with stunning targets, locking them down, especially casters. Casters are really what are gonna get you anyway. So if you go protection, it's very easy to, to get in a lot of stuns and to get into a lot of interrupts and stuff like that, because you're going to be basically sword and boarding it pretty much the whole time. Revenge Stun is really good, and it's up all the time. And I knew Prot was good. I just thought, but I like Fury. Fury is really fun, especially the way I like to play it. I like to play it with 2 swords or 2 daggers, you know. So I don't like Last Stand because, you know, it gives you all that health, but if you're fighting 2 or 3 mobs and you get all this extra health, what happens when that health drops off? You got no health left. You know, when that health drops, you know, you think you're fine. You look at your health, you get all this health, and then Last Stand drops, and you know you get hit and you die. You know, so I don't like Last Stand. In fact, there's a pretty good chance I might not even take Last Stand. Well, I mean, I'll probably take it just because I'll probably have a lot of talent points to do so, but we'll be basically taking parry for sure. So I'll have to look at the build. Pretty much this will be the intro. I don't know if I'm going to grab Deflection right off the bat. Probably not. But really, Improved Sunder is going to probably be pretty good. Because it's really going to help us. I mean, once mobs are above 40% health, Improved Sunder is pretty good. Disarm is going to be good. Stun obviously is going to be good. Improved Bash is going to be mandatory. We don't care about threat. Toughness, yeah, why not? But anyways, this is probably most of the talents I'll take, and then I'll have to play around with the other talents and see which ones I want to go with. Ah, I need a bow. I feel naked without my bow. Why am I not generating enough rage? Yeah, I'll play around with some different talent builds. I always do. But I'm definitely going to be going for... I definitely will have improved revenge and improved shield block, shield bash, because... So we're going to have like an increased stun, increased silence, you know, so that's going to be good. I'm not sure, like... Get your butt back here. I was hoping I could farm those guys, but they're going to be too tough. This is where I always hate the starting alliance, because you get to this point here where you're kind of in no man's land. Need about another 2 levels on me at least to do some of those quests efficiently. And I hate running all the way over to Loch Moden, but we could do Loch Moden. Loch Moden. Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, but I just hate wasting the time to run over there.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
38% health. I've adjusted my "you are screwed, you need to get the hell out of combat" alert to 38% health as opposed to 25, because I think 25 is too low. 38 makes more sense. To be on the safe side. This is where the bow comes in really nice, but we're going... See how we do against these two. You have to test your warrior's abilities too early on. You have to get a feel for what you can handle, what you can't handle. It's really important actually that you do this.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Basically right now I'm just going to grind, we're going to grind out this level. Okay, Alexa. We're going to grind out this level, and Siri, shut up Siri. And we are going to just skin as much as we can, make some money with skinning, buy another bag so we can be full up on our bags here. And we'll see what, I'll have to decide what I want to do. I may go to locked mode in at level 10, I haven't decided. I don't think really doing the Eastvale Log Camp quest at level 10, really doing these at like level 12 or 13 is more optimal. It's just faster and easier, especially the Murlocs over there. And you can fly through those three quests. You really don't want to start. You really don't want to start Westfall. I like to start Westfall at 14, no earlier than that. It's just you find that it's much easier, and the levels of the mobs go up pretty quick, so 14 works out really well. 14, level 12 or 13, maybe 13-ish, is good to start Darkshore. So we could do Darkshore, but we still have to run through the wetlands at level 13, which can be, at level 13 can be pretty dangerous, actually. Shit, Nixie resets in 1 minute. I don't think I can get there in a minute. Hell no. The buff comes out at 1, then it comes out. Nothing I can do about it. I don't think I can get this chest either, because I think all of these guys are gonna come at me. Well.
Lovely.
I think all of these guys come at me. Yeah, they do. Look at how fast those fireballs come out, man. It's just like boom, boom, boom. See if we can get some wolves over here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Well, I died. Zalson I died on the orc because of the damn fucking orc racial I was unaware of that halved my healing when enrage is up. Got me killed. And I wasn't enjoying Zalson. I was not enjoying the orc. I just don't know the quests. I don't know the zones very well in orc. So back on the Alliance, I feel a lot. I'm back home, baby. You know, I feel way better on the Alliance. So I was actually very happy to come back to the Alliance. You know, it's just like this is where I feel most comfortable. You know, I don't want to take out 3 wolves at once. Yeah, I don't know if I was really lost. I was lost. You're right. I guess you're right. I mean, I didn't know the quests. Like, I did like a ton of quests in the Barrens. You know, I leveled in the Barrens from like
Lovely.
11 all the way to 21, and it was constant. Like, it wasn't hard. It was just, you know, I didn't know where things were, so I just was kind of grabbing all the quests I could and running around and, you know, using the quest helper. I was a little bit overwhelmed. Yeah.
Lovely.
I was definitely a little bit overwhelmed because I didn't know always where I was going. Yeah, exactly. I definitely felt like there was no steady route. I felt like I was just a leaf blowing in the wind, man. To quote Serenity, you know, I'm a leaf blowing in the wind. I mean, I was basically just a leaf blowing in the wind, and it wasn't fun for me because I'm like when I'm on Alliance, in my mind I know the different paths I can take, and I can change it up whenever I want. But I know. I'm like, oh, I could go here, I could go there, I could do this quest, or I could do that quest, or, you know, I always have options, and I know what they are. On the Horde, I'm like Googling shit. I'm like trying to, well, where do I go for this? Where's this vendor? Where's this NPC? I have to go to guards in the capital cities just to figure out where vendors are, because I don't know, you know. So yeah, I was very happy to come back to the Alliance to what I know pretty well. I'm not an expert on the Alliance, but I certainly know the Alliance pretty well.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Yeah, it was tough for me, Zalson, to play Horde. It really was. It wasn't like hard. It was just a little frustrating at times, and I didn't feel like I was really enjoying it as much as I could on the Alliance, you know. So each time I die, this is the 4th attempt, which I think, you know, I feel good about this attempt. I mean, I said that about the last 2, I think, but I mean, the 2nd attempt I died because I kind of AFK walked into a bunch of mobs that I didn't think were going to be on the road there, so that was really just my bad. The 3rd attempt, I died because I didn't know the orc racial, which had my healing, and if it wouldn't have had my healing on my potion, I probably would have been fine. So I just didn't know that. I didn't even know that the orc enrage halves your healing while it's up. And then the first time I died was just one of those things where I made the mistake of entering combat when I was about 50 or 60% health, If I would have entered combat when I was maximum health, that would have been fine. So that was just me being stupid. I went up and you know, I got killed by a caster throwing. Actually, what was funny, I got disarmed. What was funny about that particular instance is I got disarmed and I couldn't hamstring anybody. So I was trying to run away, but I couldn't hamstring, and then I kept swapping stances, trying to go into protection to give myself a little bit extra protection versus the mobs. But by doing that, I was basically wiping out any rage I had, which was kind of screwing me over to some degree. So all were learning experiences is what I'm trying to say. I learned a little bit in each encounter.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
The warrior is not my main. I certainly never have played a warrior in vanilla heart that much. Don't have a lot of experience. So I think after the 3 failed attempts, I have a lot more experience in the warrior, so I feel a lot more comfortable with the class. So I think we got a good shot getting to 60 with this one.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to get
Lovely.
level there. I wouldn't have bothered using my little mini pot, but that's alright. I got plenty of them.
Lovely.
I always get more of these low level pots than I can ever use. Before they pretty much become obsolete. Level 10. Level 10 it is. Thanks, Zelson. I'm going full prot this time, Zelson. We're going full protection. I want to have the additional shield bash, the silence. I also want to have the stun on revenge. So revenge, stun, shield, silence will give me a lot better tools to deal with casters. And really, casters are the only real threat, you know. You don't like prot? Oh, come on, man. You see me play protection paladins enough. You should love protection. Fury's fun, but it's ill-equipped versus casters. It really is. And if I'm not gonna go, it's not the same because you're not really. I played.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ah.
You were screwed.
I'm talking to you. I'm gonna get myself killed, Zalston. Don't run into the Murlocs, Jesus. I almost ran right into Murlocs. Well, I leveled on a private server. I don't know if you remember, Zalson, but I leveled a Protection Warrior private server 28, and I actually found it quite fun. I don't know if you remember that, but I did do a Warrior to level 28 Protection. And I actually enjoyed it quite a lot, because you have a lot of abilities, you know. You have a lot more abilities on a Protection Warrior, especially early on, than you do on a Protection Paladin. Protection Paladin, you don't have anything. You've just got a couple skills. I mean, you know that you're pretty much auto attacking. But on the protection warrior, you have a lot more things. You know, you've got rend, you've got shield block, you've got you've got shield bash, you have heroic strike, wing clip, thunderclap. There's a lot of skills you have. So it's pretty interesting. And you don't have, just because you're protection doesn't mean you can't dual wield, right? You still can learn dual wield and dual wield. You're just not going to get quite as much rage out of it. So you can still dual wield and do pretty decent damage off a charge. I would imagine. I'm going to have to test that out, but... That was crazy. I almost died there to those 2 wolves. Because my pot was down. I think I am going to go to lock. What do you think, Zelson? Should I think I am going to go to the starting dwarf area. Might as well. And Cargos was just here, and he was saying that there's a level 53 warrior that just died. My whole thing is I want to be able to stand there and take I want to be able to stand there against a caster or a melee and be able to just take the punishment without having any kind of fear. And in Fury, when I have casters on me, it kind of sucks because I have to weapon swap to the shield, which isn't like a big deal, but I'm not really spec'd for the the increased silence duration, so it's not as strong. Like, one of the problems with the Fury Warrior is that if you do the shield interrupt, you're just interrupting the caster, and what will happen is the caster will start casting another spell immediately a lot of times, and your cooldown won't come off cooldown to be able to interrupt that next cast. So you're gonna eat some spells in your face, but with the improved shield bash, it's like a 3-second silence. So your basically your interrupt's gonna be back. So if you have a caster on you after like level, I don't know, I'm gonna say like level 30, you pretty much can keep them interrupts the whole time, silence the whole time. They won't be able to cast any spells on you because of the improved shield bash. So you're not gonna have to worry about taking fireballs to the face, and you should be able to work those interrupts into taking on a melee at the same time. So taking on a melee and a caster at the same time should be really easy, whereas on a Fury it's not that easy. It's actually a little tricky. Nope, didn't mean to loop there. Anyways, I'm not going to stream too much longer. I do need to get to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow to go downtown St. Pete and pick up some purchases I bought. But I should be online around 1 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. I know tomorrow is the big duo leveling tournament. Zalson, what are you going to do? Zalson, you working tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna play for another maybe 30 minutes. Maybe an hour tops. I'll definitely be in bed by 3. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Zalson. I miss playing with you, Zalson. When are you going to come in and play? Once my warrior hits 60, which she will hit 60, by the way, do you feel like playing together and doing something? Maybe doing some leveling up something? I don't know. You ended up quitting your job? It was messing up your back? Was it messing up your back? Ah, that sucks, dude. Amber's company closed, so she's out of work, but she's got a job interview. Well, she had a job interview 2 days ago. She won't know for a couple weeks. I'm going up to Tennessee, Zolson. I'm going up to Tennessee on the 3rd, so I won't be online for about 10 days. I'll be up in the cabin, doing some hiking and, camping and just being out in nature. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'll be heading up there into the cabin. Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, there's hardly anybody up there. I mean, there's very little COVID going on in Tennessee. Well, here, we're going to Hillam, Tennessee. If you've ever been to Hillam, here, check this out. Yeah, where we're going to be close to is Hillam, Tennessee, a population of a whopping 2,000 people. We'll be. I'm not going to show people on the stream exactly where I'm going to be, but here's Standing Stone State Park. I'll just let you know that the cabin is somewhere in this area here, in the woods. So there's not a lot of people here. It's pretty cool, and of course this is Standing Stone State Park right here. So we'll be walking across. This is a single lane bridge, and this is what the woods look like, So I'll be out heading, doing some camping around this park here, and it's cool. It's a nice place. Here's the bridge from the top, but it's a really beautiful. Doing some canoeing, doing some. Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. How much do I? Let me vendor some stuff here. I really need to learn. Well, it really is going to be.
Be careful.
Who did? Ruth Bader. Who the hell's Ruth Bader? Nah, I don't pay attention to anything political, so you start talking about anything political and I will have probably no thought, no comment. Don't care. Don't care. YOLO. I'd rather worry about what I'm doing, not some stupid jackass politicians. Ooh, made a little bit of money there.
Have a good one.
Greetings.
We'll hold off on the bow training for just a little bit. We'll make some more money here. Hey, Zalson, yeah, get some rest, dude. I hope your back feels better, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll tell Amber you. I'm sure if Amber was here, she'd say hi, Zelson. Actually, she told me to tell you hi the other day, and I don't think I did, so.
See you later.
Sorry about that. So Amber says hi. There's probably a warrior quest we need to do. I think the warrior quest here is a lot easier too than the one over by in Ironforge. There's also the blacksmithing quest we'll have to do. I'm not sure when I'm going to switch back to blacksmithing, but probably around like level, I don't know, level 13 or 14 we're going to drop skinning and pick blacksmithing up probably. Maybe, we'll see. Once we feel like my gear is hurting me, that's when we're gonna switch to blacksmithing and start making myself some gear.
Hey there.
Jesus, 6 silver. 6 silver!
Have a good one.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Greetings. For the Alliance. Can I help you?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You need something? See you later.
Bring Bartley and Mug to... Okay. Oh, let's see him.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
I supply only the
I
finest
supply
goods.
only the finest goods.
Open for business.
Hmm.
See you around. Need help? See you around.
Now we have a whopping 14 copper. 14 copper. Am I flagged? PvP? A proud member of the Alliance. Hopefully that's not like a PvP flag. I don't even know. I don't normally see that. It's gone now, so I'm going to guess that was a PvP flag. I don't know how I would get flagged for PvP, though. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, I did.
Pleased to meet you. Be seeing you.
Oh no! Should I just screw up my music playlist? Damn it.
Can I help you?
Ah.
Off and away.
Alright, no, that's not. Kill him. Ah, well. Fixing my music real quick. Epic music! Epic! Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it right here, guys. Head off to bed. I'm pretty tired. But I'll be back tomorrow at before I get started on doing all these quests out here. We're gonna There's so many quests here, but I'm thinking we can probably knock all these here out. Or at least knock some of these quests out. Unless I want to go straight to Lochmoden, but these quests are a little bit higher level, so I don't think we want to go there just yet. So we'll knock out these lower level ones first, then we'll do Lochmoden. Once we're done with that, then we'll probably do Aberdeen Darkshore, and then we'll do Westfall. Or we could go straight to Westfall. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for watching. I will be back online streaming with the Warrior tomorrow at around 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. They'll also be doing the Duo Classic Hardcore Leveling Tournament tomorrow, so you're going to see a lot of stuff on the internet about that, and on YouTube, and maybe I might even jump into Cargos' stream a few times here and there just so we can check in and see how people are doing, say hi and such and such. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night, everyone. Peace out.